Then and Now in Rome by Amanda, Sydney, B, and Kayla. The ancient Romans have had a lot of enduring impacts. Most of the important impacts are concrete, Christianity, calendar, paved roads, and the most important, legacy of the Romans in the Republic. Ancient Romans' history and culture has left an enduring impact on us today. The Roman Empire left us with lots of legacies we still use today. But the top 5 would have to be concrete, Christianity, calendar, paved roads, and finally, the Republic.
An important Roman legacy is concrete. We use concrete for buildings and sidewalks, but back in the empire they used it for roads and buildings. They developed concrete and it became an important part of our life, even for today. We still use concrete and see it every day, from our driveway to the sidewalks to the buildings that grow tall. You can see concrete everywhere we turn in our everyday life. Another important legacy is Christianity. Christianity was given to us by the Romans. It started after Jesus was crucified on the cross and set a high example for Christians, and thus the religion had started. At first it was illegal to be Christian, but then it became an important part of Roman life. Christianity is still very important in our day-to-day life. Christianity is the most popular religion in the world today. We have Christian churches all over and a high population in almost every country of mainly Christianity.
Another important Roman legacy is calendar. The Romans developed 365 days in 1 year, and the calendar is still used today in our everyday lives. We can still see the influence of Roman calendar by looking at the Earth's rotation. It takes the world 1 day to make a complete rotation around its axis, and 1 year to rotate around the sun. So 1 rotation around the sun takes 365 days.
The next important legacy given us to the Romans was the paved roads. They would layer small rocks, then a layer of cement and gravel, and finally they would layer bricks across the surface. They used these paths to travel across the empire, mostly for trade, and so the army could travel quickly to stop any problems. We still use paved roads, but we modified it. Now we use tar. But without the Romans' initial idea to have roads, this complexity, we wouldn't have the chance to modify it, and so we wouldn't have highways, back roads, or even any roads without the Romans. But the most important Roman legacy is the Roman Republic. From this we were able to raise a civic participation. The Roman Republic helped turn dictatorships to long-lasting by the people for the people, because without the Republic we would still have dictatorships today, and we wouldn't have been able to accomplish nearly as much as we have in all the years we have as a Republic. We still have a republic today based on the Romans, but we did modify it because if we didn't learn from the past, we would have repeated our mistakes in the future. So to make the republic that holds our government together last longer than it did for the Romans, so we took out one of the consuls, called it a president. We kept the Senate, and we changed the tribunes to the House of Representatives. We even took out their dictator that they would have for 6 months when it was needed, so nothing like Julius Caesar could ever happen again. Without the Republic, our government would have crashed and we would be back to square one with kings and empires. The Roman legacies have left a great impact on our world today.